Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the number one most important and crucial element that can mean the difference between success or failure on your next video production project. And if you work with a crew or have a client in the same space while you're shooting, this can mean the difference between repeat business and getting fired. I'm talking about communications. It is important to remember that filmmaking, and in many ways, content creation, is not a solo sport. We all get to collaborate, even when shooting solo with the person or product manager that is in front of the camera. This is one of the main reasons why communications can either make or break a project. Now that we've got the obvious out of the way, I want to give a big shout out to today's sponsor, Hollyland. Let me tell you a story. I recently completed a live streaming project in Vancouver, BC. It's an annual conference event for IAIA. IAIA stands for the International Association for Impact Assessment. We pulled off the project with a relative small crew, director and camera operator, right here, a producer who was monitoring the live feed and chat while relaying information in real time to the presenters. We had an audio engineer who was live mixing on site. We had an AV engineer who was running the projectors as well as the presentation feeds. All of this was happening in a room filled with more than 1,000 people. The Hollyland Solidcom C1 helped us manage that massive 4-day event. And guess what? No one missed the cue. The ability to communicate was crucial because we were in a very large space and none of our stations were close enough together so that we could actually communicate. In the past, we've used these brick radios and we ran cables, surveillance cables, from the radio into our ears. The main disadvantage with a solution like this is the need to push to talk either on the radio or on your surveillance cable. And of course, there are other disadvantages. For example, the batteries take a very long time to charge. And hopefully, no one accidentally switched the channel, right? The Solidcom C1 effectively solves all of these problems. So let me tell you more about the Hollyland Solidcom C1 and why, right now, for me anyway, it's the right type of system for small crews like mine. This is a full duplex system, which means two-way, like real-time two-way communications, wireless intercom headset system, which is available in pairs to match your size crew, all the way up to a 6-person crew. Having a system like this that allows you to start small and expand as you grow is great if you ask me. Pricing for the 2-person crew version is $499 US. The 6-person set retails for $1479 US. You can buy each of the headsets individually, but Hollyland has made it convenient for you to choose from a 2, 3, 4, or 6-person crew set. Because these headsets are fully self-contained, there is no need for extra cables or the need to press any button so that you can communicate. One feature that I found myself being impressed by is the solid clarity. None of the weird two-way radio artifacts or low-quality speaker sounds. It sounds as natural as if I were having a conversation directly face-to-face with whoever I'm communicating with. And if you're outdoors in the wind, it performs exceptionally well too. So the wind protection on the mic capsule is great. The headsets have physical buttons for volume control. If you need to mute your mic, you simply raise the boom and the mic is muted. When you're ready to communicate again, you drop the boom and you're live. This is another feature that I really personally like. The Solidcom C1 is ready to use right out of the box. Of course, you will want to charge the batteries. And that is another win for the system. The whole system relies on the master headset. The master headset gives you 5 hours of operation time when you have all 5 remote headsets connected to it. On my project, I only had 3, which allowed me to work off of 2 batteries on our typical 12-hour days. Remote headsets are rated at 10 hours of working time, and I really don't recall anyone needing to change batteries during the day. We did change batteries halfway through the day, but that was really more of a precaution rather than a necessity for the remote headsets. Battery charging is another strength of this system. The batteries can be recharged from empty to full in 2.5 hours. Each headset comes with 2 batteries, so you are more than covered for a full production day. I also find it really nice that the batteries are replaceable, which means it will help extend the life of the headsets. Hollyland includes 2 different types of earpieces: the on-ear foam, which is what I like, and the over-the-ear cushion. The over-the-ear cushion is a good option if you're in a sound-sensitive situation where you might be concerned about sound spill. I'll say this, after 4 days of wearing this headset literally all day long, they are comfortable. The Solidcom C1 operates in the 1.9 gigahertz band, which is what allows it to offer a 1,000 foot or 350 meter radius range from the master headset. The built-in security encryption helps prevent people outside of the system from hearing your conversations. In the live stream environment where I was working, the whole building was heavily congested with Wi-Fi, two-way radios, 5G and LTE signals. We didn't experience a single problem the entire time that I was there with the Hollyland Solidcom C1. As a director, communications is what makes or breaks a project. So when I find a product that makes life easy on set, I get excited. The Hollyland C1 allows me to talk to any one of the camera operators, the drone pilot, the gimbal operator, the sound engineer, anyone else who may need to react quickly. That makes my life easy on set. This is why the Hollyland C1 has earned the right to be a part of my kit in 2022. So there you have it, my first impressions after using the Hollyland Solidcom C1 system for the past 4 weeks. If you have any questions, please leave them in a comment and I will do my best to answer them. Until next time, I'm Carlos. Stay safe and take care.